Carton Group is Ireland's largest chicken processor. We process around 800,000 birds a week here. We're a vertically integrated business, which basically means that we have a number of business units, including a feed mill at the road here. We work very closely with a hatchery and 162 farmer suppliers. There is a huge entrepreneurial spirit in this part of the world. As Patrick Kavanagh would have said, we depend on the stony grey soil, which wasn't terribly productive. What you have is an enormous business sense and also hard work. And those two things combined with a bit of gambling as well. And so if you go through the townlands of Cavan and Manor, particularly Cavan, what you'll find is there's all sorts of enterprises going on, be they transport or be they furniture making or be they craft industries or whatever. Huge entrepreneurial spirit. We have the infrastructure in terms of IT and connectivity, which is extremely important in today's world. And then of course we're very close to the ports, be they Larne in Northern Ireland, be they Dublin port, and for the import of grains, which is really important to us, Greenore and Warren Point are just down the road. So this is a super location for us in terms of being close to the farmer base that we need to be, having access to a skilled labour pool, which we need. We employ over 750 people, and on top of that we can get access to the customers. We would export each week here approximately 200 tons of product or 20 containers. So there's no problem 3 or 4 containers going out every night out of this plant alone. So on the other side then is the people side. So what you've basically got is, yes, there's local employment, but you've also got access to specialists in Dublin or in Belfast, as the case may be. Literally, they're both an hour from here. On top of that, you also have the connectivity, and again, IT, extremely important. But you obviously need the people to be able to operate that. So what you're looking for is well-educated young people. Well, we've got oodles of those. One of the things that really has attracted us more than anything is just hard work. It's that attitude of doing what needs to be done, particularly for a consumer-focused business. You need a consumer to be number one, and that means you have to go that extra mile. And we found everybody from farmer all the way up to our people on the floor, they all are totally focused on that, and they'll do what's necessary and they'll put in the work. Obviously we interact quite closely with Irish government in a whole host of areas, from tax to regulation within the process to our connectivity with Europe and how we can export our goods abroad. For instance, I'm selling over 60 tons a week of chicken feed to China. That was all developed through the government agencies. So how do we find them? Quite frankly, we find them excellent, and not only that, they enhance our reputations. If I was a foreign multinational and I wanted to locate in Ireland, well, for me, Cavan ticks all the boxes. So you have your connectivity, as I've spoken about, both physical as in logistically, trucks, ports, but also IT, connectivity, really important. And then you've got the people, well, that applies to everywhere in Ireland, really young, well-educated workforce who are willing to get on and who also, quite honestly, are very internationally focused in themselves. In addition to that, you've got access to the EU market. So that's an important issue directly here. And then lastly, as I said, you're directly connected to the main centres. And it's literally a commute. It's nothing to get in and out of here. So I would argue that on our tax rate of 2.5, it's a perfect location. Why wouldn't you?